potatoes right now because I'm sitting on the floor. Not on the kitchen floor though. I love her, by the way, so no shade, of course. I freaking love her. Hey guys, it's Brittany, and I am back inside of this massive closet where we recently played the closet game at 3 a.m. I almost said the hosting game. The closet game at 3 a.m. A lot of you guys are like, holy crap, that is a massive closet. It looks like a room. It is pretty big. I mean, you know. And I'm sorry that it's like echoey and stuff. That doesn't really ruin the mood, but you know, and I'm sorry also that you haven't really been seeing my sets or anything. It's because, you know, it's a new house and stuff. You guys will be seeing my Britmas set, which Britmas starts on Friday, December 1st. So you guys will see me run up a set. So I've been trying, you know, to film good videos. I don't feel like myself when I don't have a set with me. So for today's video, I wanted to kind of bring back the old Britty 44 vibes. Like, remember when I used to do slumber parties, if you guys have been with me for that long. So I'm in my onesie right now, and I decided to do a video about creepy pizza delivery stories. So, I also, guys, I got Papa John's pizza, like, girl. So it's actually cold right now. I got this actually hours ago. So it's been in the fridge because I was like, I need this for my video tonight. What was that? I just hit this. So yeah, I'm so excited. So I got Papa John's pizza to set the mood because it's all about creepy pizza delivery stories. So let's get the first slice of pizza. And I love cold pizza, by the way. I love hot pizza. I love cold pizza. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Ugh. I'm sorry. I love eating. So I have the stories on my phone, and it's just, you know, I want this to just feel like a slumber party, and it's creepy. So this first story is called, that was the right one, yeah. This first story is called A Late Night Delivery. I'll never forget this night. The pizza place I worked in was about to close when the phone rang. I was working the counter alone that night, so I picked up the phone. There was complete silence, so I hung up. About a minute later, the phone rings, so I pick up again, still silence. I was about to hang up again when I heard a weak and cold voice of an old lady. She said she wanted a regular pizza to be delivered. I was very polite, but inside I was steaming. I wanted to go home and end my shift. I called my boss and said that there was another delivery. He said I had to go, but I could close up after. I was upset, but I knew that late calls usually mean good tips. So I told the lady I would be at her home shortly. The house was 7 miles away. It was a very small house. I rang the doorbell, but there was no answer. The lights were off. I rang again, but nothing. I was about to walk away when I see the curtains move. There was a shadowy figure at the window. I couldn't see who it was, so I got closer to the window. It was the elderly lady, about 70 years old. She stood there just looking at me with a blank look on her face. I told her I had her pizza, but she made no response. I thought she probably didn't hear me, so I screamed it louder. She looked at me and smiled, but not a normal smile, a bone-chilling, eerie smile. I still remember to this day that woman's face with that horrible smile. I was so freaked out, I just turned around and walked to my car with the pizza. I texted my boss to tell him I couldn't deliver the pizza. When I look out the passage window to see the woman standing outside by my car with the same evil smile. I put my car in drive and floored it, and my boss never made me make a late night delivery ever again. Oh my god. That's so creepy. I'm like creeped out. So I'm gonna get the second slice. I'm so excited. I just love eating. All right, this next one is known as the old house. This happened to me 4 years ago. There's the 4, even though it doesn't mean anything to me with this story. But you know. Oh my god, by the way, I meant to say, guess how much this pizza cost me? So this pizza was delivered, and I don't know. The guy was like, I'll give you a discount, so I don't even know, right? So anyways, it came, because this is a large pepperoni cheese pizza, it came to $14.04. So there's the 4 again. I meant to tell you guys that. I was gonna like add it to another 4 is following me everywhere video, but yeah, so that happened today. And I was like, oh my God, so crazy, right? $14.04. I was told to do my last delivery, so I got in my old car and headed out. I live upstate in the country, so all pizza delivery were long drives. I remember the sun was starting to set, so I would say it was about 7 o'clock at night. I'd say after 15 minutes of driving, I finally got there. It was a very old house made completely out of wood. It was sitting all by itself, surrounded by forest. The lawn was completely unkept. I was so used to all of this, so I didn't think anything of it. I took the pizza to the front door. There was no doorknob, so I knocked and yelled, "It's the pizza guy with your pizza." Suddenly, I heard footsteps from the inside heading to the door, and they stopped. Oh my God. But they didn't open the door, they just stood there. I yelled again, "It's the pizza guy." A low voice said, like behind the door, "Bring it to the back of the house." What? I asked him, "Are you sure, sir?" No answer. I was about to walk back to the car, but I didn't want to have a problem with my boss. Last time I brought back a pizza, I was almost fired. So I made my way to the back of the house. I came across a figure of someone sitting in a chair in my opposite direction on the porch, staring off into the distance. "Excuse me, I have your pizza." But it didn't move or talk. I repeated myself, but nothing. Oh my God, I'm getting so into this. I hear a voice coming from the door just past the silent figure. "Psst, hey, over here." I look in the direction of the whisper. I see this man poking his head through the old door. He had this weird, unnatural smile, as if he knew something I didn't. He says, "Come here, I want to show you something." I was so scared I ran back to my car and drove away. As soon as I got back into town, I called the cops. I got a call back from the police who informed me that there was no one there, nor were there any signs of anyone being there for a long time. I quit my job a few days later. I have no idea what would have happened to me if I would have gone up to that man, and I don't want to know. Holy crap. I mean, like, these are scary stories. I've never, been a delivery person before. I worked in retail for 8 freaking years. So like, I know what it's like to deal with customers, you know what I mean? I've always thought that it's so dangerous to be a delivery person, especially late at night, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to scare anyone who, does do deliveries and stuff, but I just always thought, like, even when I was a teenager and like when I was getting my first job and everything, like I was just always scared because you don't know who you're, what house you're going to or where you're going. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry guys, I'm so hungry. But that second story, that is so terrifying. Like, what if you went up to that man? Was he about to be kidnapped? You know what I mean? It's a scary world we live in. Like, you can't trust anybody. I'm scared to go outside. And this house that I'm in it right now by myself, like all alone. And it's scary. Like, it's a big house. And people can, someone could just come in and hide. And I wouldn't even know. Because when you are upstairs, like, you can't hear anything downstairs. And when you're down here, you can't hear anything upstairs, Now I'm freaking myself out. Ghosts don't scare me. It's actual people. I'm scared of actual people. You just don't know. Luckily though, there's like police officers who live on the street and stuff, so like a lot of them, so that's good. Anyways guys, I'm like freaking myself out. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I feel like my light is about to go out because it looks slightly darker in here. I need to change the battery. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me in these creepy pizza delivery stories. Yeah, this light's definitely going out. I feel like I need to be closer so you guys can like really see me. But anyways guys, Thank you so much for watching. As always, you rock my world, and the song lyrics, Michael Jackson. Britmas starts this Friday, December 1st. It's gonna be so much better than last year. I'm so excited, you guys. My set is awesome. My outfits are awesome. It's very much like Britty Mean because, you know, I am dressing up, but it's not like full out costumes, but there is one costume, you guys. Well, I really shouldn't say it's a costume, but Krampus. Y'all gonna be meeting Krampus soon, so. And guys, to make it even more like Britty Mean is I will be uploading every single day, counting down until Christmas. So 25 days of straight uploads. It's gonna be so fun. So I'm looking forward to it, so can't wait. So I guess I'll do my hashtags now. So hashtag team Britty44, hashtag Gorilla Runs, hey. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.